Oh, for God's sake, I forgot I had it in studio mode. Great. Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I want to start off with talking a little bit about that I want to take a short break starting like the end of this week. I want to talk about that real briefly right now because I'll probably like highlight this and put it up in Discord for those of you who will miss this. So that's why there's no music in the background. That's why I'm just gonna talk just a short little bit of like why I'm taking a short little break. Most likely 1 or 2 weeks, and then I should be back. Basically, what I have realized over the last 2-3 days, especially with help from you guys after the stream on Monday, is that I should probably take a small step back from making some YouTube and more importantly Twitch stuff, and just look at things and how I want to do them going forward. One of the main reasons is that I have started to realize that I am more and more focused on numbers rather than focus on like doing this for fun. And because of that, because of the focus of how well everything is performing, I'm instead of having fun with what I'm doing, instead of like looking forward to making videos, instead of looking forward to doing things, I am more and more worried about what is going on. And that is not the way in which I want to create content. This has nothing to do with how it goes with the channel. There's nothing to do with how it goes, how like the interactions go on Twitch or what kind of streams I do or whatever. It is mostly a me problem. I feel that what has changed over these years is I started out 6 years ago, 5 years ago, to play these games, no, not play games, to make to make videos on YouTube just because I thought it would be a fun thing to do. I never had any aspirations of becoming a big channel. I never had any aspirations of being good with the videos that I made. I just wanted to make some videos, but it's a dumb stupid game I played. But what I had at that time was a real fun vision of, oh man, every single time I'm going to make a video, I'm going to make it better. Every single time I'm going to go do a stream, the moment I discovered streams, I'm going to make a stream and make it better. I really enjoyed doing it. And at the same time, also had a really great cast of people that I was looking forward to see what they made, see if I could do better than them, and also to see if I could, at one day, engage with them and show them what I made. For example, right here, I don't know if I can... how I can show this. I think I have this on my cameras right here. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Start virtual camera. For example, this right here are the Warframe fan channels from, I think, 2016, December 2016, the Wayback Machine. And I had a bunch of people here where I was really looking forward to engage with. I was watching these people and I saw that they were making content, which I really enjoyed. I was making content sort of the same, and I could feel that I could reach out to them at a certain point in time with like a lot of effort put in. And as a result, like you see a lot of people we have had engagements with on the channel. There we go. Look at that old ass icon. I really enjoyed that. Over time, though, I kind of learned that basically what the problem is, or my problem is with YouTube, is that it's such a attention-focused and personality-driven platform that it is not a personal interactions are part of the business. And I didn't really start this out to make it a business. I don't want this to be a business. I want this to be something which is fun. I want this to be something where I look forward to making videos and doing streams. I want this to be something where I look forward to creating cool things and then showing that to people that create things just like me. And being like, hey, what are you making? What am I making? However, that is not the way that this works. Because basically, either everyone that made things around the time that I made things has moved on, just like I have. I've moved on from Warframe. They've moved on from Warframe. Many of them have moved on from content creation. And I don't feel welcome anymore in the Warframe community. It doesn't really feel like a community anymore. And doesn't feel like one I want to go back to. However, at the same time, if I look at any other creators that I might be looking up to, or content that I might be making, or people that I might be like, oh man, I'm going to go and create this type of content and hang out with these people and just get to know what kind of things they're doing, I would have no clue. Right now, I'm sitting at a point where I'm looking at, if I look at my subscription feed, if I look at the creators that I watch, I don't see a chance in hell that I could ever get in touch with them to talk about, hey, I saw you did a really cool thing in your video. How did you do that? Or, hey, I have seen a lot of the techniques you've been using. I've tried to incorporate something in mine. How does it work out? Because that's ultimately what it ended up, like what my goal was with this. I wanted to challenge myself in creating cool and better content. At the same time, I wanted to meet really cool people, both in my community and both with like people that had the same interests as me. That succeeded very well at the start, but later on, as we discussed in the streams, there was a conflict with Warframe in which I discovered, well, I'm going to have to step back here because not everyone here is really going to be your friend, let's say. So, after that, like, I've lost a lot of contact with many of these people, even though I would still consider them my peers of that time, and I still follow them from time to time. I don't feel that feeling is mutual, and because of that, it feels like I'm kind of working in the void. And like after that time in Warframe, like I kind of had this idea, like if I want to reach out to people, if I want to meet my peers, to share my passion with, to share my love with for creating videos and streams, I have to have good numbers, because if I don't have good numbers, people don't care. Because this is an industry where, as far as I can tell right now, if you don't have 1 million plus subscribers, you can never get in touch with any other creator. They just won't care. They just don't give a shit. I don't know. I mean, it's never worked with me, and I'd like to assume the best in people, but it really sucks. So the thing is that because of this idea that numbers really matter, that numbers are the gateway to engage with people in this industry, I've started to care more and more about numbers. Not in the sense of I want to pursue numbers or I will pursue anything, because at the end of the day, I do believe that I very much go ahead and only create the things that I feel will be worthy of, like, something fun. Like, I'll go into Fallout because I think it's fun. I'll go into Among Us because I think it's fun, not because I want to score high numbers. I don't give a shit about that. But at the end of the day, I will look at, like, numbers going down and I'll be, well, fuck. And I don't want that, because that just kind of like demoralizes my my creativity. Like, I have a couple of cool videos planned forward, but it just I kind of want to have a night again where I don't have to necessarily watch an entire episode of Top Gear before I go to sleep to get my mind of what's going on. So I don't have a solution for that right now. I think that what I'm going to have to do is just take a step back for at least a week, work on some videos, because I haven't been making videos in a long time. There are two video ideas where the script is entirely written out. One I've already recorded something for, one I haven't recorded anything for, but I have all the props ready to record. But I haven't had the energy to go ahead and do it because I've been so overshadowed with but the channel is not doing well. The numbers are down, all of that. Even though I should not care about that, but because of the way that I've discovered this industry works, I have been forced to focus on that. I don't want the focus of that to be that way. So I just need a couple of days to go and reset my focus as to, like, what am I going to do? How am I going to approach this thing going forward? And hopefully I'll find a way in which maybe I should take a little bit of distance, in the sense of maybe I should move away from pursuing this at all as a business. Maybe I should just pursue this as, hey, I think it's really fucking fun. Because one thing which I know when I am going to take a break is, even if it's just going to be for 1 week, I'm going to really fucking miss streaming every single day, because I really fucking love that. It's my night. I can't imagine a night without it. I miss it. I really miss it. Like I can't imagine. But the thing is like, today I just felt shit. And because of that, I'm being unproductive, and it will just, like, keep perpetuating down until, like, at some point I don't really feel like turning on this camera anymore. At that point, I want to be ahead of that. So that's why I'm going to be taking a week-long break. About a week, maybe 2 weeks. So that is it. That's that's what's happening right now. If you're watching this right now, I'm going to try and highlight this on, on the Twitch tool, so that everyone that isn't here can see it. I'll probably throw it in announcements on the Discord. But that's what's going on. That's why I'm taking a little break. I just feel like I have started to focus, like, I've been forced to focus on numbers, and I really don't like that. So, yep, it's gonna be about a week. I think that I want to do a Friday stream still. I still want to see if I can complete Cyberpunk, because I have been really enjoying that. And other than that, it's probably just going to be a week off. I'm also quite happy because tomorrow we're going to have the Framecast, but again, like, for the Framecast, trying to find another host has been really tough. Which, again, it's like one of those things where I'm so worried about, like, oh my god, what? Anyway, let's see. You trade the pools exploiting YouTube. That could help. I hope. It's not, like, the thing is, let me get the music started again. Here we go. The thing is that it is not about exploiting in YouTube. It's not about growing the channel, because, like, that's something which I talked about on Monday a lot. I disagree with that. I really disagree. Like, I had a big think about that, or like I had a long think about that. Monday I talked a lot about how I felt like I had been affected by the numbers going down, and how I had, for the first time in years, this feeling of, man, you know, I don't want to, like, I'm being sad of the stream right now because it's not hitting the numbers. And then I thought about it a little bit more. I was like, well, it's not about the numbers. Like, it goes deeper in the sense of the numbers are a facade for something because I don't care. And I say that I don't care, but I mean, like, you can't really trust yourself whether you yourself are speaking the truth. Because I could just as well be lying to myself, just as I said in 2017 when I was making barely any streams and barely any videos. I said to myself, you're a YouTuber, you're a Twitch streamer, which I wasn't. So I was lying to myself. However, if I look back at all the years in which I made content, if I look back to all all the years I've spent doing this, if I cared about the numbers, I wouldn't have kept up for so long. And like, I'm still going. I'm not gonna quit. It's gonna take like a week break. So the thing at the end of the day is that I'm very confident that I'm not doing it for the numbers. I'm very confident that I don't care about it. But the fact of the matter is that at the end of last week and at the start of this week, I was arguing very strongly that it brought me down. The numbers brought me down. And the fact that we've been losing followers, the fact that, I mean, yesterday we did a 5-hour Cyberpunk stream, and it, throughout the 5-hour stream, I think we peaked 5 viewers, which, looking back at how last year has been, where we averaged between 10 and 20 viewers, there is a difference there, a very noticeable difference, but why does it get me so hard? And then I started to wonder, and then I realized, the reason why I care about numbers is because what I really want is to have someone to show it to show what I do, to engage my creativity. There are a couple of video ideas which I would love to do, but I don't do them because I'm not really motivated. It's I have some really cool ideas, but there's not a creator that I'm yo, hey, Joey, let's go here for example. Let's see. So as I said, this right here is the Warframe fan channel page from friend side page from 2016, December 2016, and you can see right here, this right here was my channel, and my channel was really, really small, but I had a lot of people that I looked up to. I was watching Dark Freak, I was watching Xenogelion, I was watching Blaze, I was watching MCIK, DK, I was watching way before I even wanted to start making videos. I was watching Francois, Mogamu, Dogman Dan, Headshot. Who else do we have here? Oh my god, Taiga. We had, let's see, ESP. I don't think I was watching ESP. I think I started watching ESP because of Greats, and I got to know Greats through Daniel. Daniel was actually the very first streamer that I discovered. The Bears, Lunsky was a really, really one of the earliest streamers in there. We had Neo. It's there were so many people here that I was watching, or that I was that I saw, and I was like, oh shit, you do something really, really cool. Let me watch your community. Let me watch what you do. Let me engage with your community. Let me try and go make something, because you just inspired me to make something. And then the peak was that you'd make something and it would turn out to be good, and you'd show it to them, be like, hey man, look at what I made. And sometimes they'd just be like, oh man, that's pretty cool. But I don't have that anymore, because this right here is the Warframe community as I know it. Right now, if I go to Warframe, if I go to the Twitch directory of Warframe, twitch.tv, let's go check out Warframe. I don't recognize it anymore. There's no one really there anymore who I feel I don't know it anymore. And that's fine, because I moved away from Warframe, and I thought I still 100% believe that was the right choice. But I mean, here we have Jisoo. I know Jisoo, but other than that, I don't know anyone here. I've moved away from this. I don't know anyone here. Everyone that was there quit. And then if I go and look at who I'm subscribed to, I'm just this is hopeless, in the sense of, if I pull out my subscription feed, these are all amazing people. I really, really love whatever they make. I really, really love all their all their stuff, and I'm oh man, there are so many inspirations and ideas that I get from them, and a lot of them also engage me to I'll watch a video and be oh my god, that would be a really cool idea, but I don't pull through, because I always get that demotivating hit where it's well, my channel isn't doing all that great and stuff. And why? Because I feel I need that in order to participate in the thing that I like. So if I look at the people that I follow, it's we have Anything for Fuse, Bitwit, Bosnian Bill, Brett Weinstein, Brett Benowitz from the iDubbbz documentary, Captain Dissolution, Casey Neistat, Shirtleys, Coffee Break, Colt Ones, Colossus Crazy, Corpse Husband, Crank Gameplays, Dad How Do I, Dan Mays, Dankpots, Dave2D, Dax Flame, Defrag does amazing OBS tutorials, by the way. Isn't a big channel. That's actually the exclusion on this, but really, really cool channel. If you want to get an OBS, like he has some really, really cool, amazing tutorials. Disaster Music, old channel from Filthy Frank. Doug Demuro, Dr. Disrespect. I've started following him because I support creators that like kind of like get their platform taken away, because I kind of wish that didn't happen. Eddie Burback, great commentary videos. Alpha the Alien, also great commentary videos. MV Creative, actually a small channel, another exception here, but they made a really good microphone interview, which allowed me to do a like my laugh mic segment, which you'll see later on. Yeah, Eric Weinstein, Every Frame of Painting, Fairbairn Films, Gamers Nexus, great news source for hardware stuff. They actually recently discovered a fire, like there is an NCXT case, which is a PC builder, which actually can cause a fire in the GPU riser, the PCIe riser where your GPU slots in. If you have that case, check it out. If you have an NCXT case, check out that video. It can cause a fire. Like that is some serious good like news reporting or like tech covering sort of thing. Gus Johnson makes really fun videos. Hardware Unboxed. Hardware Unboxed recently had that thing with NVIDIA. I really, really support independent creators, and I've been watching them, and they do some really, really great Q&As. I really, really love it. Healthy Gamer GG, a great platform to like see what other streamers or creators are doing and what they're going through. How to Basic. I mean, do I need to say more? Hydroxade, Connor, like I love him. I had everything. Great videos. Doesn't repost that much anymore. iDubbbz. I mean, we all know iDubbbz. Inside Coming Out the Kid with Eric. NordVP. Jackie K. Cooper. Jack is a Nerd. That's Jack's Films. Jack Septicai. Jaden Animations. Jay Susens. Jerry Rick Everything. Jim Sterling. Joey Cero. Joey, of course. John Tron. Dude, I've been loving John Tron lately, and I've been rewatching these videos. Jordan V. Peterson. Joshua Fagara. Great tech videos. Also his game channel. Lex Straitman. Great AI podcast guy. LGR, which like amazing retro tech. Linus Tech Tips, Lockpick and Lawyer. You gotta watch Lockpick and Lawyer. If you've never seen a Lockpick and Lawyer video, watch it. You will never look at locks the same way. Lewis Rossman, I really, really fucking love his videos. Lately, I've been on a Rossman streak. Mark Rober, Markiplier, MKBHD, Max Mofo Games, and like all his Max Mofo channels. MDR Laws, Mogamu Plays. He hasn't been posting much on there. More Dr. Muro, Mr. Beast, Mr. Mobile, Massive recently completed his Raft series. It's amazing, by the way. Like a really cool series with MDR Laws and Casino. If you have been watching that live, probably don't want to watch that back. Probably it's for a couple years later. If you like want to go back to the good old days, that's one way I would definitely recommend. Neil Parfit was a guy that had a Mac Pro that all the text channels refer to, and he actually has an interesting audio setup. If you're into audio stuff, that's really, really cool. Nerd City, of course, we have Pingwings, so most critical. We have Miss Peter McKinnon, PewDiePie, Powerful GRH, and Joe Rogan. Kind of stopped uploading there. Pyro Cynical, Wreckful, was too late there. Rich Rebuilds, Roaring Kitty, who was the guy that was the thing. Sam Sheffer, Scott Kramer, Scott DeWash, Short Circuit, Skill Up, Smarter Every Day, 10 O'Clock, I'm subscribed to 10 O'Clock, yeah, very, very big channel, really cool podcast. The 8-Bit Guide, Film and Game Theory, The Odd Ones Out, The Real Strategy, amazing channel, by the way, really cool automaton covers. I can't play them on stream because I'll probably get sued or whatever, but check it out. Tom Scott, dude, amazing. If you like cool fun facts, Tom Scott, really great guy. Great accent as well. Too Damn Filthy, Total Not Mark, TV Filthy Frank, TV Filthy Frank True, Too Mad, Fault the Hero, Fesos, Warframe Fan Channels, Sandy Pants, and Xeno Get On. These are all the people I'm subscribed to. Apart from the people that I know from my Warframe days, they're all channels with over 1 million subscribers who I have no chance in hell of ever contacting. So where do I go? So like that's the thing. Like the fact that I'm even saying like I'm watching all these people who have over 1 million subscribers. The fact that I gotta say that means that like this 1 million subs casino. So like this, at the end of the day, like right now I'm kind of in this dead zone where I'm like really look up to these people. Really would love to like these are the people that I watch. That's kind of like the community where like what used to be this thing. Like they kind of have replaced who these people used to be. Hold on, where am I? There I am. Who these people used to be. This used to be on literally my Twitch and YouTube feed because like I was subscribed to all these people and I was watching all the Warframe stuff because Warframe was everything. And these were actually people where I could see what they were doing, get better, be engaged. I mean, like I'm even getting excited talking about this time because it was a really exciting time. And I could get in touch with them where I'd send them the video and they'd like it and like we'd engage and numbers didn't matter. I had 30 subscribers and I was fucking part of the Warframe fan channels, for fuck's sake. It's like I didn't care. Numbers aren't like I don't care. I don't give a fuck. But I was like it at the end of the day, it turned around that I had to care and I fucking hate that because at the end of the day, it stopped being something which I enjoyed. And at the end, it became something where it's like, I gotta focus on this as a business. I gotta focus on this for growing. I gotta focus. Oh no! And like, if your main focus of what you're doing isn't gonna be like, oh, I think this is really fun, or let me go and do it. But your main focus is gonna be like, oh, I gotta do better, and the channel's gotta be growing, because if it's not growing, then oh my god, then at the end of the day, like, you're just gonna feel demotivated. You're just gonna feel down. It's not gonna feel good, and that fucking sucks. And I probably should have realized this way earlier on, that this was not the right way to approach it. Again, this is not gonna be a really long break, and I want to talk to Chad in a moment soon. But I just need to reset myself. I think I'm gonna need to have about a week for it. I've had 20 or 30 minutes that I had like the blank sit and blank stare, for which I kind of need, but I probably need it for like a couple of hours where I just like sit and like recalibrate my mind. So anyway, let me go and interact with chat a little bit, because I know that there's a lot of people that joined. So Ellie, what's up? How's it going, man? Steph, how are you doing? Hope you're doing alright. Jin, how's it going, dude? Good to see you. Retro or Erebus or Phil and Leia, how are you? Blaze, how are you doing, man? Jin, what's up, man? I already said that. And Villager, how's it going? Espionage, hope you're all doing good. Let me go catch up with chat in a moment. For those of you that missed the start, I am gonna follow you guys' advice on Monday, and I'm gonna go and take a short break for about a week, maybe 2 weeks. Basically today I just realized that I started out doing this for fun. Like, yeah, the TLDR is I started out doing this for fun and to get better. Like, my fun comes from like getting better at like creating things and then showing and engaging with that with my peers. That's what I started out to do. I started out to do this as like a way to meet more people, as a way to like engage more socially with people around this thing which I really enjoy, which was both Warframe at the time and was making videos and doing streams. And that has changed into, instead of doing it for fun, I started doing it for the numbers, because it turned out that in order to be able to engage with that, I have to, in order to even engage with people, I gotta have numbers, because if my numbers are not big enough, no one will join the stream. You like, the last follow was 14 days ago, so I don't meet the new audience if I don't grow, and let alone creators. I mean, at the end of the day, it turns out you can't talk to creators when you don't have 1 million subscribers, and even then I don't know, but whatever. So that's the thing. It's like, I realized that I started chasing the thing which I never wanted to chase, and because that became the primary focus, I stopped having fun. And I mean, today, like a day like today, like I didn't really do much. I played a lot of Cyberpunk because I've been trying to like slam out the side quest, because on Friday I want to finish it. I still want to do a Friday stream where we're gonna do Cyberpunk and see if we can like get close to finishing it or whatever. But I don't make the videos, even though I have 2 scripts ready. I have all the props ready for like 1 video. Basically, I have the camera right here. I could record that video right now, but it just doesn't feel right because it doesn't have that energy. And like, I have already 1 scene recorded for another review video that's gonna go on the gaming channel. I have an entire script ready, but I just couldn't get myself to do it. And why? Because you're just sitting like, yeah. So yeah, that's kind of like where that's it. So yeah, let's see. Seb says, Misha, I think Tater is a cool dude. What do you think? Him on the Framecast or Sabuchi? He was here a few times. Maybe he would like to join us. Some wild ideas. Fun fact is, Technical Potato was actually the first guy, well, one of the first people I spoke with, and the first thing I said to him was, hey, can I ask you something? He was like, no. And I was like, oh, but like I just want to know, like maybe your opinion on some things. Like, no, you're probably gonna start some drama. I was like, okay, don't ever talk to me again. I was like, okay. So I've never spoken to him since. But I know that Hydroxid is really good friends with him, and I'm really like, I really like Hydroxid. I'm thinking like I'm pretty good friends with him. So I always thought it was kind of weird that I never really crossed paths with Tater, even though him and Hydroxid are so close. But the fun thing is like, he is all the way below, like, he's my lowest Discord messages. I've not, like, everyone I've messaged since, like, he's the lowest because he's told me to never message him again. I was like, okay. I won't. So, that is, Tater. Again, like, I don't know much about him because I've never really engaged with him. Sabuchi, like, Sabuchi was here on the stream and we had a good chat, but afterwards I've not seen him around anymore. And we've never really spoken a lot one-on-one. I have asked him for things for Joey Silver's weekly Warframe show, and he seems like a pretty chill guy. Would be interested, but yeah. So let's see. Take 3 weeks break, stream only when you want. After that time, your fru should get better. Well, for me, it sometimes helps. Yeah, like, the thing is, like, I don't want to take it too long, because the thing is, I didn't want to take a break because, I mean, first of all, when my concern is numbers, and taking a break is not a good thing. Which I know that it was, even though I didn't want to admit it. Like, it turned out to be, like, the fact that I was talking about it on stream means that, like, it concerned me. But at the same time, I wouldn't know what else to do it with the nights. Like, the thing is, at the end of the day, like, sometimes I mean, during weekends, like, I'll be like, well, should I do a stream tonight? I'm like, no, I'm tired. No, I should take a break. I should go and do something else tonight. And, like, when I end up watching, like, anime the entire night. And I'm like, well, that didn't do much. Beer, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. How's it going? So, that is kind of where it comes from, where I'm like, I really want to do streams, so, like, I don't want this to take too long, because, like, I'm kind of punishing myself with this as well, like, very much so, because I take away the thing which I really enjoy, and, like, which really pulls me for this time. I'm looking, like, when I wake up at the day, like, the thing I'm looking for the most forward to is the stream at the end of the day, because to finish up the day, I get to talk to you guys, we get to have fun, and forget that there's things going around, so, yeah. Jen says, yeah, the golden age ended months ago for Warframe, at least how I feel. I mean, I agree too. It's just that, like I'm not gonna argue that I want Warframe back, or like that, like when I look at Warframe right here, that I would not want to get back in here anymore, because Warframe is done for me, in the sense of, maybe if an update comes around, but it's not really my thing that I really enjoy or that I really focus on. The thing though is that this just made me realize, like, shit. You know when you, I don't know if you've ever had this, but, like, you know when you ever, like, come back to, like, a place you grew up, and all your, like, buildings that, like, were schools or were important places to you, they just knocked it down and they've built new shit there, so you don't recognize it anymore? Like, that is what I feel here. It's like, all these people, like, that I was, like, if I look at this list, man, it feels like I'm I'm seeing old friends. It's like I go for this list and I'm like, animated break, dude. Like, I can tell you so much about all these people, man. Like, animated break right here, Canadian guy, really nice, really nice streamer. Like, one of the first streamers that I started to watch had a really amazing take on me animation that he just, like, played in between, and that just blew my mind the moment I very first saw that. It was the very first streamer that ever, like, did something with changing scenes and, like, showing clips, and I was like, what the fuck is going on with this? What is happening here? Really enjoy this stuff. He went on to do Variety, and after that he became a community manager or something for I don't know, some sort of company. He streams, like, on and off now, but really great guy. Then we have Darkslayer for Warframe fucking raids, baby. He did raids, and he was like the raids master. Like he fucking knew everything. He knew everything about it. Like, I did like 1 or 2 raids with him, and like you just knew you were in for a good time. Dimitri V2 was the only, actually no, one of the 3 other Dutch creators. I've never met him. I've never met any of these Dutch creators. However, it was really cool to like see people from like our community sort of thing, or from like my country, to also create content here. AL986, really great guy. Reggie Poo, also a really fun man. Lived in the States, had, I think, a background in the military or something. Not quite sure anymore, but like he was a really fun, relaxed guy. Then we had Flare. I think Flareas was one of the earliest Warframe streamers in the directory. We had Neoness. I mean, we all know Neoness. Frozen Bulls, really chill guy. I met him for the first time at EGX. With like an entire cool group of ragtag friends around him, and they were just chilling, and like he just started Twitch streaming, and the next year was partner. Like super cool guy. Bana always had like a lot of things going on. Like I never really like spoke with him much, but he always had like a lot of things going on with his YouTube and his Twitch, and all of a sudden he would be on the front page of Twitch, and we're like, what's going on? Like there was always more to him, I think. Roaring Lion was another Dutch creator, which like I actually have had on the podcast. Dapper the man, super nice guy. W Grades, I mean, we all don't know W Grades, but that said, W Grades really interesting character. Let me just put it like that. Sherpa, oh fucking like people that were called Connor, like they're just all lovable people. Daniel the Demon, the person that got me into fucking Twitch, baby. Like his streams just, they were so exciting. Wubsy, really nice guy as well. He was actually on EGX when I was there as well, but we never met, which is quite unfortunate. Pokey Panda Bear, also one of the very first creators. Never really engaged with him, but like I knew who he was. The Bears. German creator, actually got banned from Warframe for using an exploit, but I think he's back. Did a lot of like Conclave as well. Ripstor, really cool guy too. He actually turned out to be a mod somewhere in, I think, Stream Elements or something. Like, I came at him across somewhere in a Discord where, like, I really did not expect him. I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? Makari Morv had an interesting come-up story. Had a rough time to, like, settle in the community, but ultimately settled and actually did really, really well in Warframe. And I think he has moved on now. Lunsky, one of the very first creators in Warframe, actually, like, his stuff looked legit. It looked like professional. He was also one of the very early on Twitch partners, and seriously, like, he actually came from Holland as well. I'd never met him, but like, it was really, really cool. ESP for him, a great creator, really, 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 really cool creator as well. Never really engaged too much with ESP, but she's also she's always very, very sweet. Show was, I think Shoal joined the fan channel program as one of the first or second waves after I joined, and really, really cool guy. Right up to the moment where, like, there was a bit of a rift in the community, and like, we kind of ended up on the other sides, sort of thing. And I never really engaged much with him, but like, before that, we were really, really cool, really, really fun. King Kong Donk. I feel like I met him after his prime, sort of thing. Like, I always felt like he had a really great presence, but he never, like, kind of where Mogama sits right now. Really cool guy too. RLC, amazing guys as well. Tactical Fatty did a lot for the Warframe Lunaro tournament, and afterwards, like, I mean, he always had fun streams. Xia Rose, good streamer as well. Taiga, we know Taiga, had a really cool business card. Dogman Dan, one of the like second wave creator, sort of thing. Like, I watched a bunch of creators and I joined into the program, and one of the first people I actually got to speak with, and he was actually happy to speak with me when I just joined the program with like 30 subscribers. Mogama, I mean, we all know Mogama, super show guy as well. Headshot knew so much about Warframe, it was insane. Also a really nice guy to speak with. Francois, dude, Francois is lovely. I really like he stopped uploading. I don't know where he's gone to, but oh well. Warframe Madness, like, he really, really grew in his content. Like, he started out with like just recording from a PlayStation webcam camera, and then bada bing, bada boom, like he grew up, and all of a sudden, like, he was also doing Twitch streaming a lot. Like, really, 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 really cool to see that development. Riot Italias, at this time, I really didn't know much about Riot Italias, but slowly but surely after, like, especially 2018, 2019, like, he really blew up in the Warframe space. MJ Blaze, great content now. I don't think Blaze does a lot for his own channel anymore. I think he does mostly like Shy's channel right now. Then we have DK. I mean, DK was the hype channel, the hype boy. Like, oh, I really watched his stuff as one of the first Warframe YouTubers. Actually, the first YouTubers I really subscribed to. Was really, really cool. Like, actually meeting him in person and doing one or two things with him. Never really did much content with him, but like, that was always really enjoyed watching this stuff. Crash Omnis, oh my god, like, this is something where I was like, I remember watching Crash and like seeing Rhino Ninja. I was like, dude, this is so cool. And then I met Crash. I was like, dude, you Crash Omnis. I was like, yes, I am. And it was like, ooh, Rhino Ninja, dude, that shit was fantastic. I love that. MCIK, oh my god, MCIK, really, really cool. It's so sad he quit. It's so sad he quit. I mean, Inglorious B, what the fuck is that guy? Darkfreak, actually got Darkfreak to make a video for me to, like, when my computer was broken, I told him, dude, I have a really cool idea for like a Warframe trailer for TennoCon. What if I do the focals and you just edit everything? He's like, yes, I'll do that. Cool guy too. Tactical Potato, already talked about him. Then we have Frameface Casino, Galleon. We all know Drew. Amazing. Robert GK 2017, one of the earliest creators that I found. In 2016, actually, so I remember 2017 came where I was like, oh, dude, this is your year. He kind of fell at the face of the planet. And I think he also like used subtrains and something, but which was like at that time I was like, no, hold on, I'm never gonna do that. Rob from A Giga Plays, I ended up like having a really, really cool friendship with him, and then it kind of just like died because I don't fuck knows why. I like all of a sudden it just went from speaking with each other every single day, watching series every day, to never speaking to him again. Like, the last time I spoke with him was like 2017 or 2018 or something, and I was just like, yo, see you tomorrow, and just never anymore. I don't know what happened with him, what I did. I don't think I did anything. I think he just, I don't know. Live Area at this time wasn't really all that big, but all of a sudden, like, shot up in the Warframe directory. Chill guy. Like, the first time I met him, I spoke with him for 8 hours on a Discord call while I was running an event. Like, I should have been focused on the event, but instead, like, I called Ria and I was like, yo, you're Ria? I was like, yeah, I'm Ria. And like, we just ended up talking for 8 hours about whatever. Pretty cool guy, and also like had some, we pretty much had a pretty professional outlook on things, which helped a couple of people grow. One of those being Nyx. I think the thing that happened with Nyx is that he went off to start another career or something, or like I think something with the military. I'm not quite sure. That was something which prevented him from continuing on doing content creation. I've actually like tried to reach out to him recently again. Didn't really like. I haven't really heard anything back. Shy, like Shy's always been there around the start. Always had a really good approach to content creation. Again, I haven't really spoken much with Shy. Shy and Tater are like the least spoken to people in the community. Iflin, oh my god, I don't even remember that logo for Iflin, but Iflin, had like 2 months that we had some really good contact, and afterwards never spoke to him again. I'm either banned from speaking to him, or we don't share the same Discord server. I don't know what it is. Hydroxide, amazing, and Broseam, of course, was the thing. So Jin is this Rio 2.0. Jin is the better Rio. But like, I mean, that is something where like these are the people I was watching. I can do it. Like, I just did the same thing for like the people I'm subscribed to. But the difference is that here I started out, I didn't even care about numbers. I didn't even know about numbers. I didn't want to make this a career, and neither like right now I'm not even sitting here like, oh man, I want to make money or I want to start this as a business. The only reason why I want to like earn money, start a business, or like make this big is because I feels like that's the ticket I need to go back to this state where I can go and engage with people like that again. Because right now, all the people I talked about, like what I'm watching right now, I can't engage with because they are so big and they won't respond to messages, and I don't know what I need to do to get into YouTube Inner Circle. I'm like, it's like, it's not focusing on content making anymore. It's not focusing on making videos. Look at how little videos I made. It's like, that's shit. And because of that, I need to step back and figure out like how I'm gonna move forward. And I'm really glad that I've been able to put my finger on it. Thank you all so much for like coming forward on Monday and just saying like, dude, you probably need to take a break. And like a lot of the things that you guys say on stream, I may not be able to process them immediately or immediately get back to you on that, but the fact of the matter is like when you say something, like I'll think about it for a long time, and like as you see 2 days later, like it can lead to interesting revelations. So let me see. Steph says, Jen, it can. I hope it starts. It will start the Golden Age of Warframe for me next month. There's a Railjack update and a big update, so let's see. Jin says can't have too much hope with Warframe. Oh man. Steph says I will hold hope till it's dead 10 feet under. Yeah, I'm holding till even the last, even if it's toxic sometimes. I can see. Like, I will still be playing big updates, and I'd have to say that event that they recently had was quite good, in the sense of I played 2 days of it, and I didn't really hate it. That said, one thing that I did feel was like, oh, no one's around anymore. So yeah, let's see. Let's see here. Sorry, what's going on? I think I caught you up to speed. If there's something unclear, just like let me know, by the way. Let me know, by the way, if there's something unclear. I'll give you like a quick short TLDR if you need to. Let's see. Here we have Michel announced that he wants a break for a week. Jen says, and why am I not surprised? I had a feeling you just got here before I read your name, Retro. Is it because of how I type? A place is understandable, but who will be there when I want to kill people Among Us for that week? So like that's also one of those things where I think it was last Friday. Like last Friday I was like wondering like, should I do an Among Us thing? And so I started out with just chatting, so to see like whether there would be enough people to do it Among Us, and we don't really have that anymore. So I would love to do Among Us again, and I would even love to say, hey, what if, because I know that Among Us was popping for a month or something, for a month or 2 or 3. Like we did a lot of Among Us nights, and now the Among Us like trend has kind of faded. I would still love to do it, but because like the trend has kind of faded, it really comes down to like who is here, and I don't really want to like tell you like you have to be here now because otherwise we won't do it. I don't really want to have that obligation come down to you. So it would be great if I could have, let's say, 2 or 3 creators along with me who could stream at the same time, 2 or 3 streamers at the same time, so that even if let's say no one shows up to play Among Us, or no one can play Among Us because there's live going on, we can still have squads with the 4 of us where we just go ahead and do the fuck all. But if I'm all by myself and everyone is like, yeah, man, I need to do this for school, or like I can't do this, or I can't be here, I'm at work right now, which is very understandable, then I can't go play Among Us by myself, and that's why we haven't had Among Us anymore. So those are things where I need to look forward to, like how I'm gonna move on for that. Further says, sell couch picks, buy subs, profit. Dude, I would love to do more with the couch, but I also like this view a lot, and I don't know what kind of content I can make with the couch other than I don't know yet. So, let's see. 1 million subs, Cino? I can't wait, man. I hope so. Let's see. Jin says, no, I just had a feeling you were here, Retro. Espionage says, yo, Michel, hope you're having a great day. I'm having an okay day. Okay, I played a lot of Cyberpunk. Maybe most of the side quests are already done. Maybe. Let's see. 14 days ago. Let's fix it. Yep, it was actually, well, I mean, Beer fixed it with a follow just 14 minutes ago, but it's like, it's 14 days ago that the last person followed. So like, that's something where it's, when it comes to meeting new people, or like using this as a way to like reach out to new communities and like getting to know more people from all over the world, it's not growing. And like, again, like it's not working in the sense that we're not, it's not growing out. And again, for that, I need numbers. I'm like, why am I so focused on numbers? I should focus on making fun videos. So yeah. After Gamer Boy, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? Retro says, that's something you should only have for soulmates. Quit stalking me. Jin says, sensing energy isn't a soulmate thing, honestly. Retro says, much my energy. Jin says, it's just a familiar type of feeling of Tet walking in with his Geek Squad shirt. What is my, who are these people you're talking about? I've never heard of them. They're just people I'm subscribed to on YouTube. Definitely people I would definitely recommend check them out. I think I have my subscriptions public. So you can see what I'm subscribed to, and there's some really cool channels there, and I would love to like go over them. Like I was actually thinking maybe whenever I did the meme reviews, I was always like, maybe I should do, if I do weekly videos, do it like a last segment where I showcase like one channel which I'm watching, and be like, hey, check it out. Not really as like a shout out, but more as like, hey, you know, I've really been enjoying this, and if you guys have any recommendations, let me know, because it's really hard to find new channels. I barely find new channels on YouTube, and when I do, like recently I found Louis Rossmann, fucking amazing videos. He does MacBook repair, and right to repair stuff, and then he also does a lot of really cool talks, and he's now been talking a lot about GameStop songs, so that's been really cool to follow. And I would definitely recommend, if you have some time, check out Louis Rossmann. His stuff is really cool. Even like it might be something to get into, because he's not really editing all that much, but I really like that style, because he just sits down and talks to you, or he sits down and does his repair, and I think it's really awesome how you learn things, because it's an entirely different field. Like I really like taking things apart, I really like repairing things, but when it comes to motherboard component level, I just kind of shut down. It's when it comes to a phone, I can take off the back cover, I can replace the battery, I can replace like a camera module, I can take a controller like this apart. I've taken this controller apart quite a bit of times just to like see what it works inside. But when it comes to something that's wrong on the motherboard, like liquid damage, when it comes to something that has been shorted, like I can't work with that, because I always thought that as a step too far. And then he comes along and just takes you along. So like as how he repairs like MacBooks, and it's pretty much, it's really cool to see his steps, because it's just live streams. It's just a couple of hours long, so you can just play it while you're watching videos, or while you're playing video games, or you can watch it, or you're doing something else. And he just breaks it down so simply. It's like, you get this thing, this computer which doesn't work, and like there's a problem with the motherboard where most people say, okay, that's out of my ballpark. But what he does then is like, he just grabs his USB-C power cord with like a little monitor in there. It's like how many volts it's taking. He just plugs it in. It's like, oh well, there is something wrong with that. It's not taking 20 volts, it's taking 1.5. So let's check out PP Bus G3 Hot, which is like this trace where, oh, here should be power if the thing is functioning properly. Oh no, we don't have that. Okay, so where do we have? And then he has his multimeter, and he checks. It's like, okay, so here we have power, here we have power, here we haven't. Okay, so there's something happening between here and here where something is wrong. Let's see what it is. And then he just like, it's like, okay, so what do we have between this line and this line where right here we don't have power, and right here we do have power? What's happening there? And he has like this schematics where it's like, okay, so we have this chip here, this chip here, this chip here, this thing here. So let's go measure every single one of them. Oh, hey, this thing is broken. Let's solder it off. Let's take it off. Let's put on a new one. And bada bing, bada boom, it works. And it makes so much sense. But I've never really engaged in that, because I always thought it was too far away from me. But I think he presents it in a really fun way. And he also has a really interesting take on ongoing events like the GameStop thing. So definitely recommend him if you want to check him out. But again, like that comes, like I don't really watch that many other channels. Like no, I don't get to know that many other channels. Let's see. Blay says, I've only heard of Michel, the person who will fang snap you to oblivion in Among Us. I will rat you out when I'm caught. Tyrannos will be able to vouch for that. Let's see. Jin says, "Oh shit, I forgot about Dimitri. I haven't seen his content in ages." Yeah, I think I saw him live recently. He has been doing a lot of other stuff other than Warframe. Fun thing about him is though, he actually got Mr. Beast. He actually has had Mr. Beast coming to his channel, donate a bunch of subscribers. I was watching a Mr. Beast video back when I was watching Mr. Beast videos, and then like I saw that it was like Warframe and it was him. So I mentioned like, dude, I saw you in this video. It was so cool. Again, like I really fucking love that. Michel, you feel like Mr. Frog in pictures and stuff right now. Let me see if I can fight Mr. Frog in pictures and stuff. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see. Let me open that link right here. Yep, please throw it open in my browser. Browser's opening it right now. Let's go take that picture. Also, like I'm super behind on chat right here. Yes, yes, baby. When you play one of your old favorite games, I realize you haven't really missed the game, but rather how you felt back then. Well, it's, yeah, and like the people around it. Because I remember I did that event, and the event was fine, but like there was no one online. I was kind of like, yep. Right. So, let's see. But what happens next? Yeah, I think he went into the military, and then moved away. I actually met him in Boston, which is really cool. Like those were some of the benefits for Warframe. For like some of the things which they did were bad, which really fucking sucked. The fact that I would go to Boston and be like, oh shit, there's like a 10 VIP thing going on. Let me just sign up, and I'd go there and I'd meet Daniel, I'd meet Nix, I'd meet so many cool people. Where I was like, oh my god, whoa, dude, what are you doing here? That was so much fun. I really enjoyed that. Let's see. Radio's a clickbait guy. Yeah, he started doing a lot of clickbait. Back then, he used to be known as like the long survival guy. So, Genesis Rio 2.0. Rio 2.0, how? Because you're a clown. Oh, man. Oh, Ashura hand rubs. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Is it time? Is it time for the hand rubs? Is it time for the slapping people? Oh, man. Arthur says, if I found out if I could also optimize my settings, I would try to stream with you. Dude, that'd be amazing. So, say what? Dimitri was a Mr. Beast channel? Yes, Dimitri was a Mr. Beast channel, 100%. I can actually find a video. Let me go find it for you. Let's see. Let me see if I can find where it is. But like he was a Mr. Beast video. I'll go look it up. It was like one of his donating to people, donating to, a couple of years ago actually was when did I send this message? 2018. So like, and I remember that used to be in his channel for a while. Let's see. All right, here we go. Let me go swap this to here. Let's see. This is kind of where he started breaking the law. I'm really sorry. This is really funny because like this is where he started sort of thing. Donate $30,000 to a random Twitch streamer. That was not it. To my favorite Twitch streamer, that was Ninja. Donate $10,000 to streamers in Fortnite if they win. No, that was not it. It was one of the later ones. 10,000 if they set this word. 45 to random Twitch Fortnite streamers. It was not like he went over multiples. This might have been it. Your boy just got a graphics tablet, dude. That is sweet. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let me see if I can find him. Let's see. No, this is just Fortnite. It was one of the later ones. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. Twitch Fortnite, I think it was more than that. Fortnite streamers donating $100,000 to a random streamer. It was one of those donating to random kids streaming. It was one of those streamer things. I think that this might have been it. Yeah, I think that this one was it. Let me see if I can find it, because I want to find the exact clip, and I don't want to like get hit by any copyright shit in case he checks for this stuff. Yeah, I have a folding laptop, so I finally bought, because I'm tired of flipping my laptop from computer mode to tablet mode. Ooh, dude, that is sweet. That is really fucking sweet. Let me go and skip for this video real quickly, see if I can find it. Yeah, this seems to include other games as well. Back when Mr. Beast wasn't partnered yet. Yeah, this is probably the video. It was a really, really short moment. I was like, wait, what the fuck's going on here? Let me see. PUBG. I'm just scrubbing for his video right now. Actually, I should know the date. This was the 10th of June, so it couldn't have been this one, because this one was the September. No, this can't be it. It should have been before that. Okay, so then this was it. This must have been it, because it was the 10th of June that I sent that message that, hey dude, I saw that video. Where was it? Where was it? Where the fuck was it? 100% he was in one. 100% he was in one. I'm not lying. I am not making this up. Please back me up, Mr. Beast videos. I'm not making this up. Fuck, I want to find this now. I want to see if I can find where this is. But I don't know if I can show the video, because if I can show any, like, I got like picture claimed on YouTube with like the stream that I put one time. Because it was showing like a short bit of a YouTube video. So I only want to show things which are relevant to the thing that I'm watching right now. So I can't really show this. Fuck. It's pretty short as well. This is before the time, April 21, 2018. I do know that's going to be, like, I do know a time right now. So 100,000 is way too early. Go and play this. Let's say this is still Fortnite. I'll find this. I'll find this for sure. It's so funny. Like, this 2018 stuff doesn't feel that long ago, but then again, like, you watch this Mr. Beast content is like, it's so much earlier, so long ago, sort of thing. I don't know. Can't find it in this video. I gotta find it somewhere. Oh my god, where is it? 40,000. Okay, so this is gotta be the 25,000 one. Or 100,000. Oh, it's probably a 100,000 one. 100,000 to a random streamer. Because I remember, I sort of vaguely remember the video. It was after a bunch of like Fortnite stuff. But like all of his videos back then were like Fortnite streamers, so. Did he go into Honor? Oh my god, why can't I find this yet? Oh, this is so frustrating. Ugh. This seems to be just Fortnite, so it's not the 100,000 one. 25,000. No, this was September. It can't be September. It's got to be below that. 50k to Ninja. 100,000 time after time see Blink. That might have been it. June 26. No, wait, hold on. Oh no, this was the 6th of... Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. What is this? What the fuck is this? October 6th. Fuck you, American time notation. Who puts... Oh my god, who puts the month first and then the day? Who puts the month first and then the day? Who puts the month first and then the day? Makes no sense. It's like, you're not gonna build a pyramid with like the middle bit first and then the peak and then the... You don't do that shit! Fuck you, Discord. I really hate you for that. That is real. Like, I was thinking, oh, this is just... Now more videos are apply. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? How does this make sense? How does this make sense? I'm seeing 10/6, 10/6, 2018. 10/6, 2018 means 10th of June, 2018. God dang it. I'm not gonna say it's like 18 minutes, 12 hours, and 10 seconds. 12 hours, 10 minutes. God dang it. Anyway, that means that we have more opportunities. Oh fuck, I just went back. And some Japanese. I mean, I don't care. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous, but that means that we can broaden our scope, because I don't think it was like the most recent videos. So let me see what this is. This was November 4th. Okay, November 4th, it definitely isn't. So let me go back down. Last leave the circle. I'll bring this back. Surprise May. I think that this was... It must be... I think it's this one. Yeah, I skipped this one. I skipped this one because it was September. And I was like, well, it can't be September because obviously it wasn't around that time. But I think it was now. I'm starting to doubt it now. Because this is a bunch of... Yup! Got it! Oh boys! Oh boys! Oh boy! Oh boy! I am an absolute massive legend. I am a massive legend, and I just found it. I just fucking found it. Oh lord! Oh lord! I had to find this. I had to fucking find this. So take a look at this and tell me that this is real. Please tell me that this is real and that I'm not making this up and that I'm not sleeping. Look at this right here. Look at who that is. Look at that game. My boy, that is Dimitri Fatu in a Mr. Beast video with 50 million views, uploaded at September 14th, 2018, called I donated $25,000 to random kid streaming Fortnite. He's not entirely streaming Fortnite, he's streaming Warframe. But, yeah, this right here was, there we go. There we go. That is fucking real. And I saw this and my mouth dropped. Like, dude, I know that guy. That is Warframe. So yeah. And it was really brief. As I said, it was super fucking brief, but that did happen, and he did show up in there. Jen, I proved it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Oh man, oh man, oh man. See, like again, like one of the things which I said at the start, like this gives me energy. I really fucking like it. Dude, an hour has flown by. Oh my god. Streaming gives me energy. I will hate it if I don't stream. I'm gonna have to like bite that bullet. So yeah. That was Americans put a month first because that's how it's written. For example, February 3rd, 2021. That translates to 2/3/2021. But for many people, it makes more sense to start with a day. But then you would write as the 3rd of February 2021, translating in 3/2/2021. Yeah, we say 3 February 2021. So like we say like we write the dates as this. So we say 3 February 2021, and then like the 3rd of February 2021 is that. That is the 3rd of February, and this is the 2nd of March. So, because weirdness, today it's 3 February 20, like we don't say 3rd of, we just say 3 February 2021 in Dutch. So, I just say this 2021 free too. I like that too. Actually, in that case, you're allowed to swap it over because then 2021 2 free. That sounds better. Get in my level. I just say silver hand, silver hand, silver hand. Oh man, dude, I hated him yesterday. I've settled my matters a little bit with him, but I really didn't like him yesterday. It kind of took over my body, and I don't like it when people take over my body. And oh my god, Steph just followed. No, Steph, now your follower just doomed. Now we can't go back and do exclamation mark follower, and then you can see like how long you follow. But I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. It means a lot. So yeah. Then I can also get back to like making that wood thing. So, do we feel like doing anything today? Because we can go play some games. I don't think Cyberpunk is the smartest idea because yeah, there we go. Blaze has been following for 1 year, 8 months, and 6 days and 23 hours. Damn boy. Damn boy. Let's see. Actually, let me check out Temtem. Let me see whether that game has been updating. Let's see. Ha! What a child. Have you ever played Persona 5? No, I have not. I have played Persona 4. I really love Persona 4. And then Persona 5 came out. I was like, dude, I want to play this. But then it was only on the PlayStation 4. I was hoping that it would have a PS Vita for it because I played Persona 4 on the PS Vita. And I loved it as a carry-around game. And that's why I kind of held out because I was maybe it still gets a port and didn't get a port. And it's now like... The thing is, hold on, I'll show it. Do I have it in here? I don't even know if it's charged. So this comes from the magical land of PlayStation and Vita-ness, and I really love this thing. I love the design of this console. I really love it. It's amazing. What do I have in here? Do I have it in here? I think I do. That is what we call Persona 4 Golden for the PS Vita. So I got this. Basically, I bought this thing because I wanted to get Persona 4 Golden because someone on Twitter said this game, Persona 4, is worth buying a Vita for. So I was like, fuck it. I was in a financial position in which I could just do fuck it decisions. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to go buy a PS Vita and go buy Persona 4 Golden. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm going to go on vacation to Canada. So I just want to give it a shot, see what happens. And I really enjoyed it. But the thing which I really enjoyed, there we go. The thing which I really enjoyed is that I could just turn this on. I could play a bit of the story, and if you play Persona, there's basically 2 games in one, where you have the part where you engage with people on the streets, and you have this thing where you talk about stuff, and it's like, hey, what's up? How's it going? And you solve mysteries and things, and then you have the battle part where you go into dungeons and you go and battle demons, more or less. Personas, whatever. Shadows, that was the thing. You battle shadows. So you have these 2 things, but both of them, it's like you can go and battle, level up a little bit, or you can go out and engage with people around you, which are really interesting character engagements. But you could do that, and then like let's say like I'm doing that in the terminal before I'm about to board my plane. I'm like, oh yeah, oh shit, I just hit this button here. It turns off. It goes into standby mode. I go and do a thing, and then come back and just turn it on and continue on. I really love that thing, and I think it's a great size. It might have been a little bit smaller, but if you compare it to a Switch, like if you compare the Vita to the Switch, I really like this footprint. Like it's a small size. It's about the size of like a big phone nowadays. Whereas this thing, like if you were to take off the controllers, like the size is a little bit more manageable. Like it's somewhat similar if you see that. But because the controllers, like this thing is not really pocketable, even though I really like the design of the Switch. One thing which I found now that I have Mario Odyssey on here, and the thing which I find is that they have amazing things with like the rumble sticks right here. Especially they have movements where you can swing it like a Wii mode. But the problem is that when you're playing it like this, when you're playing it on the go, the way that's assigned to, you can't really swing it around because, you know, they're attached to this. And if you want to say, okay, now I'm on the go, I'm going to play it without, it's like, where do you leave the screen? So that was one of the things which I found in Switch. Still think it's an amazing machine. I wish there was more handheld stuff because I think handheld stuff is amazing. I still think that like this, And it's great working with USB-C, which I love when companies do that. Yeah. So, it does slowly decharge when in standby mode. Yeah, I mean, like every device does, because it needs power to be in standby mode. But just the fact that I could just turn it off and play it, whereas like when I saw Persona 5 was only on the PlayStation 4, I felt like, well, now I'm gonna have to sit down and turn on the. I'm gonna have to sit down and like turn on the game and like play it, and I can't. I really love the brief snippets. And I would play more whenever the moment came. So that's why I haven't played Persona 5, but I've heard it's really, really good, and I really want to play it at some point. So, but any device that charges when it's in standby mode, even this thing, like, charges down whenever it's in standby mode. So it's that's something that all of them do. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! This is amazing! No way! Oh fuck! What happened? Why is there no signal? Why is my face saying no signal? Damn. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Then let's just go and do it like this. I mean, we're probably not gonna play games, but I could just say, oh my god, look at this. Okay, so this right here, sometime we played a lot. I don't know if there's like a big new update or something. This doesn't really seem like it. Fly to, what's this? Temtem. This is Temtem Retro. Can I go do that? But one thing, so this game is kind of like a Pokemon style game, but then not made by Pokemon. However, I've had a lot of fun here. This is where Platbra came from, and Platbra has a lot of people like Tyrannus and Mika and all sorts of people and funny characters. But the thing is this has like this Pokemon style world, and then Squad, where's Mika? I think Mika is not in the team right now because, to be honest, you know, would we really want Mika in the team right now? Mika even hated himself at the end because I evolved him. Let me see if I can find him. Let's see. Where are you now, Mika boy? Mika boy. Let's see. Let's see. We have Beboop. Fantastic. Ron Bambi. Where the fuck did that? I mean, wait. You guys can't see Ron Bambi. We have Joey. We have Transcoder. Oh my god. Gregory Ferdinand. Fantastic, dude. These names are fantastic. Let's see. We have Trashrog. Oh man, I love Trashrog. We have Mika. There we have Mika. Then we have T Defton. We have what else do we have? We have so many. Treble. Dagborb. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and the bunny named Bra. Oh, I love the bunny named Bra. The bunny named Bra is like the best. Oh, fucking love it. Anyway, this game has a lot of side quests. It's got a couple of main quests. But the thing was that you could never engage with the quest in a meaningful way, and now they fixed it. Oh my god, they fixed it. Dude, that is fantastic. This game has been sort of out for like a year. I think it's more expensive now. Like, it came out as like a alpha sort of thing. But this is fantastic, dude. Like, normally you could not engage with these quests and like see what you were doing, so you kind of had to hope. Mika looks weird. I mean, doesn't he always? So if we go to Mika right here, I can make Mika the first right there. There we go. That is Mika. Oh boy, Mika. Woo! Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at his two tails. So yeah, that is Temtem. Of course he looks weird. So maybe we'll play some of that soon again. But I hope to have an update coming in at some point. I remember when this came out, it was like the big thing that everyone was excited about. Anyway, let's quit that game. Let's get out of there. Because apparently that camera doesn't work, so I can't really do anything with it. So. Yeah, well, that's due to the Fida being dead in America, but not Japan. I was right. They were gonna. That they were gonna increase the price when they originally said they weren't. I think they always were pretty straightforward about that. They were gonna increase the price. Like, it was $35 for that time, and whenever they were gonna add content, they were gonna increase the price because you're gonna buy in later, sort of thing. I think that was more or less their idea. So I thought that they were always pretty transparent about it. I think that's even in my first video about it, where it was like, well, you can get it now, and if you get it now, then, you know, it will be cheaper, but it won't be finished. So let me see if I can find it in store. Temtem. Let me see if I can find it in the. Steam store here. It's still $33.99 here on displays. Doesn't seem like it has increased for me yet, but I mean that could also just be because I've already bought it. Let's see. A lot of people recommend it. I think it's fun. I think it's not too bad. So yeah. Someone got the product for free. Interesting. Anyway, but yeah, what you said about Vita being dead, I think what killed handhelds, because handhelds are dead almost in gaming space. I think that what killed it is mobile phones. Because remember what was the big handheld back in the day? Game Boy, obviously. And after that, Nintendo, obviously. Like, the reason why they were so good is what were people doing on their Game Boy? It were very simple games. Like, you know, pretty straightforward. Tetris a lot. People did Mario for as far as you could on your Game Boy. Like, they're Pokemon on Game Boy, which, like, Pokemon was pretty much, like, a very easy game. Like, a lot of people did it. And then, like, I don't know that many people that finished Pokemon on their Game Boy. They always started because it was a very low entry level game. They just played it, but like it was very casual. Like, the thing that people loved about consoles or love about things, it's the casuals. Casuals make up the majority of the market. It's a majority of the market, like, will buy, like, pretty much with anything when it comes to tablets, when it comes to computers, when it comes to game consoles, when it comes to cameras, when it comes to mobile phones. Every single company focuses on the casuals because that is the majority of the market. There's only so little amount of people that are super invested and super, like, enthusiastic about something. So people always focus on the casuals, and casuals loved handhelds for the fact, especially with Nintendo DS, that you could have this thing back when there were no mobile phones, where you could just, like, play a game on it, and the game could be as simple as, oh, I'm gonna do a game of Sudoku, and oh, isn't it fun? Isn't it clever? I'm training my brain. So that is why these things really caught on, because the casuals love them. Like, grandmas had, like, Nintendo DS's. And then phones came around, and now you can download the Sudoku in your phone. And now you can download things in your phone. So now people will have games on their phone. Actually, I think it's decreased over time, but it might be me getting older. But I remember back in the day, people had always games on their phones. And now I barely see anyone. Like, I don't really have games on my phones either, because I don't play games on my phones. However, I remember, like, that used to be a thing. It's less so these days. But if people have a need to play a casual game, they'll play it on their phone. And that's why I think handhelds died. Handhelds like these, this came out around the time that mobile phones started to become popular, and if you had to choose between this device right here, which calls and does the phone things, and this device right here, which plays games, which requires a stupid proprietary SD card, which is very expensive to actually run the games, and then requires you to buy the games, whereas, oh my god, on the phone, they're free! People will buy the thing which is on the phone because, oh my god, it's free! So there was definitely some dumb decisions made here with the SD card, but at the same time, I think the market just changed, and the only reason why this thing is the only remaining handheld right now is pretty much because it's not really a handheld. It's like a dual thing, and I think that the reason why Nintendo's started to sit in this market is because pretty much this is the only place they could go. Like, the new consoles are just powerful computers. Like, they're just literally computers which are made at a very decent price to performance ratio, especially in the early years. Right now, if you want to buy a good PC, basically a console is a really great PC. The only thing is that it's, like, locked down with functionality which you can use. It's really focused on its own operating system. And I actually wonder whether people can find a way to mod them into Windows machines. Like, basically, like, if you can access the BIOS and change it. Like, I think people will try it. I don't know how good they'll be in it. But basically, they're just computers. They're just computers right now. So if Nintendo were to come out and make just another computer, people would be like, wow, that's just boring. It doesn't really stand out. Nintendo's not really known as the great powerful company and, like, the great powerful graphics and stuff. They're more focused on family fun and like, interesting ways of playing games. So I think that's where this came from, where it's like, okay, we're not going to go down the route that Microsoft and Sony are going down to, which is literally just making a computer and, like, making people choose because they like the color or they like the shape. But, like, let's make something where the market is not really there, and this right here is kind of in between. Like, it's not really a handheld, because if you compare it to a handheld, It's way too big to be a handheld. But at the same time, it is also not really a home console because it's like not too powerful enough, and it's like it's got this weird shape for a home console. But it's like this perfect middle ground where people can like give it to their kids, and they can be like, oh, I just want you to be quiet right now. Let's just go sit down and play some games like this. And now I want to go and have fun with you guys, and let's go to play some Mario Tennis, and you know, we'll just plop it in and we'll just like go to town as we did on the Wii. And I think that that's where they compromised on, where it's like, okay, we can make a lower performance console, and we can make a like we can make a bigger sized handheld because it's a mix and people will buy the mix, but they won't buy handhelds anymore, which is unfortunate because I really think that this thing right here, when I got my hands on it, and I realized that this was a touchscreen and the back here was also a touch surface, and like the way it felt with like a camera right here and a camera right there, it's such a really cool complete package. Like, like I love it. I really fucking love it, and it's unfortunate that this is the way that it went, but I did. So yeah, I finished all the Pokemon games on my Game Boy. Damn, we should put a theme on a handheld and then throw him into the ocean. So mean you are to a theme who hasn't shown up in like 2 weeks. I think a theme will had like a 2 weeks internet outage. A theme is gonna come back and be in shock that there's no streams. Like the stream crumbles when the theme is gone. Apparently. Damn, you should call me a basic casual. Did I? Did you feel spoken to? If you felt spoken to, then you are a filthy casual. Talking a lot of shit at Dumb My Glass range. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So yeah, that is kind of that's kind of things that I wanted to say. I don't know what else we were talking about. I kind of lost my train of thought. The train of thought has left the station and does not come back. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it happens. So anyway, now that we're an hour and 20 minutes in, how are you doing? How have you been? I've been talking all about myself. How are you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Hope everything's been fine. Do you have some good YouTube videos or something you watch at night? I guess. Oh, Casually Explain. Why am I not subscribed to Casually Explain? I gotta fix that right now. Casually Explain is a really amazing YouTube channel. Fucking love this shit. I gotta subscribe to him now. Casually Explained. Fucking love that shit. Check him out. Subscribe. Boom. Don't worry about what I'm saying. It's For Honor stuff. I'm saying. Oh, dude, I could actually have For Honor. I think both on PC and on Xbox. I should play. Like, is For Honor like a fun game to play? Let's see. A library. I think I have For Honor here. Let's see. Yup, I got For Honor, baby. I got For Honor right here on PC. Never played it. I do have it. Oh man. Oh, there's so many cool games on here. I remember Terraria. Apparently Terraria is still installed in this machine. What else do we have? Oh my god, dude. This is one of those early Twitch Days games. So I remember a couple of streamers that I watched were playing Tower Unite, which was some sort of game they played on stream. They're like, get it. So I bought it. And then, like, you can see my playtime was 22 minutes because I started up and I forgot I had it on. I never played this game because people were like, oh yeah, it's really fun to play on stream. And I mean, like, it was never played on stream. So Division was fun. Division, I actually bought Division because there were a couple of streamers at TennoCon who said, hey, if everyone buys the Division, we can go and stream together and we can do raids together and we can host each other and all that sort of stuff. So I got Division with them, and then we never did any of that. So I did play it. I did end up playing Division, which was a lot of fun, but we never did any of that. However, that was compensated because the next time when Division 2 came out, they said, again, let's do it. I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. And then they actually said, oh, dude, I have like a game code for you. So I actually got Division 2 for free. Which kind of like validates my purpose, my purchase of Division. So you know, I was kind of happy with that. This right here was a game which I played November 27, 2015. I played this once. It was like a shooter. I was looking for like a shooter on PC, which wasn't a Call of Duty game, and this was free. And then you could play for like 2 games for free, and then that was it. Oh, this right here, Survive By, was like something made by Digital Extremes or something. Is that still around? I really don't know. I remember like Survive By was a game that Digital Extremes made, and then they said to his Warframe partners, oh, you can claim your nickname at the start. So I claimed Michel, and then they said, a couple of months later, they came back and said, we just changed to Michel number 001 because someone else wanted your name. I was like, fuck this. So it's dead. Good, because it didn't give me my name. Let's see. That's a Highlander moment. I'll show you a fit that fits Highlanders. Is it the Scottish national anthem bass boosted? No, it's just an angry Scottish dude being afraid to fall. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, Soul Worker. Oh my god, this was like an anime game we played for one stream. I think Brand was super into this. This is like I think that this was early Genshin Impact. This was before its time Genshin Impact, because like I don't really know much about what the game was, but people were super excited about this being like some sort of anime looking game, which was I think free to play. But after it launched, it launched and no one cared anymore. Like literally the day after, no one cared. So Smite, oh my god, Smite again. Defton say, oh dude, let's go play Smite. So I downloaded Smite. We started playing Smite. I really enjoyed it until I got to the point where I couldn't play against AI anymore, and I didn't know I was playing against AI. And I started playing real matches, and I got my ass handed to me, and yeah, it ended there. It fucking ended there. Rocket League. Oh boy, Rocket League. Good old Among Us. Oh, PUBG. Dude, I think I got PUBG because I think Mo, Rob, and Cole were playing it. I think I got it because of that. How much did I play? Oh, here we go. 8 hours. Yeah, I didn't play much. Showwork is pretty mad. Their systems are weird. Yeah, I played it like once. Played like literally once. Plague Inc. I literally bought this for a video. I literally bought that for a video. And the video wasn't all that great, but I still thought it was fun. Let's see, what do we have? Path of Exile. I actually tried to play this for a little bit because I saw the dev workshop or something, or the dev talk about like how they made this, and I was like, oh, I really like what they say here. Let me try it. It was alright. Overcooked. Overcooked is one of the best multiplayer games in the world. Best party games. I fucking love this. I actually interviewed the guy that made this game when I was a young and wee little lad, and I just had my phone in my hand, and it's god awful. Like it really sounds god awful, but it was pretty damn cool. Neverwinter. Went back to it like 2019, but I played this like years ago. This is one of the first like online games I played. Let's see what else we have. Minion Masters. Oh my god, who remembers Minion Masters? Damn. Mitch, I want to show you some stuff on Terraria at some point. Yeah, dude, sure. Sounds cool. Well, we gotta do Terraria. We gotta do Terraria again. It's been a long time since I played that. Minion Masters was a lot of fun. Where's Overcooked 2? I actually didn't get my hands on Overcooked 2. I don't think so. Also because Overcooked 2 requires people to play it with. Yes. There you see the problem already. There you see where the problem occurs. So this right here, Minion Masters, actually, I think Overcooked 2 was online, so we could have done it as a stream game. I think. Minion Masters, like, that was a game that Griddock was playing a lot, and when Griddock was playing that, he was also talking about with the community team there, and I had a lot of experience with the Warframe community at that time, so I got this. It was a really fun game. I actually enjoyed playing this. I was once the top streamer in the directory, so I really enjoyed that. Lego the Hobbit! Yay! Did this with Xena! Remote Play! Anyone here watch Remote Play at some point? That was like a weird series I did on YouTube. Wow. Minion Masters made me angry at one point because it would start matching me with people 5 ranks above me. Oh, damn, that sucks. Left 4 Dead 2. This game right here was free to buy to get at one Christmas Eve. Like, I don't think there's ever been a Christmas where Steam gave away such notable free games, but this was free on the Christmas. I remember very, very clearly. Yannick, my cousin, told me on Christmas while family was over, dude, you gotta get on Steam and you gotta download this game because it's free and you'll keep it forever. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get scrambled. So I was like, during like the Christmas dinner, I was just like scrambling to get it started. I was like on my computer, like, dude, I'm gonna get this. It was the very first game I really downloaded for Steam. I didn't really have much on Steam at that point. And bada bing, bada boom. Never ever again did Steam really give away big free games. And this was the thing, and I'm really glad I got it. We got a lot of like modding fun out of this too. So. Of course, this game we played recently. That was fun. Grid. These were actually free games which I got through streamers and such. Seemed fun. It was like car games, but I never really got into car games, even though I really like cars. Ghost in the Shell. This was a game I actually bought Founders Access to. It was a pretty fun shooter. I really, really enjoyed this as a shooter, but the game crashed and died. But I actually got Founders Access to this because this was right after I really started enjoying Warframe. And I was like, dude, like, I missed out on Founders Access on Warframe. I'm gonna get Founders Access on other things. So then I got this, which died. So probably shouldn't found any more games. For Honor, we just went over. What else we have? Earthfall! Is this still live? I really don't know. This was Pretty Potion 105, which is another streamer who I got to know for Warframe. I actually did a bunch of streams with before I got affiliated. And she actually knew the people that made this and got us codes to this game. Pretty fun. It was sort of like Left 4 Dead. Played a couple of streams on it. Was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Let's see what else do we have. Dirty Bomb. Oh, this was when Overwatch came out. I was like, why the heck are people playing Overwatch? Because it's like Team Fortress 2 or Dirty Bomb. And these are free-to-play games. I think this game actually died very recently. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Let's see. Just go play Ghost in the Shell PS2 game. I actually don't have that, but I do have a PS2. Dirty Bomb was chaotic as fuck. It was. But it was free, and that's what mattered. I mean, at the end of the day. And let's see. What else do we have? We have Deus Ex, which I got from Steph. I wanna play this soon. So folks actually recently started playing this. This will probably be when I come back. I want to see how I can incorporate playing games, like doing gameplay series through the regular content. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, except the grind was on it was on par with Warframe. Yeah, at the time I was used to it. So yeah, Destiny 2. It's Destiny 2. I've never played regular Destiny actually. Dead Rising 2. Bit of remote play I played on this. So then that series died, which was good as well. It was a fun attempt, and that's something where when I say that I'm looking to engage with other creators, one thing which I also feels like, am I not like taking a piss out of the people around me who are like pretty loyal to me, like Sino or Xandy or Joey, who are like really cool people, and I'm glad to be able to call on them from time to time. But the thing that like remote play was one of those things where I think 2 years ago I had this thing where it's like, oh yeah, it's not really working, and like Sano was like, oh well, we can make more content, we can do like a gameplay series, and that was remote play, but it didn't really work out. So it was good to try though. Counter-Strike, CSGO, this made me good in Call of Duty. Never played it ever again, really. Modern Warfare 2, best game on the PlayStation 3. Fucking love that shit. Borderlands 2, I played that for 30 hours. Thought it was fun. Never really finished it, I think. Then we have Assassin's Creed, which we played last year for YouTube streams, which was a lot of fun too. Ark, oh my god, I want to get into Ark. I don't know what the thing is with Ark, but I know Tribal fucking loves it. I know I've heard a lot of people talk about it, but other than that, never really played it. Among Us! Oh my god, Among Us. It's been so long. When is the new upcoming map coming? I really don't know. And then Age of Empires. Oh, Age of Empires is a lot too. You never finished Borderlands 2? I don't think I did. I think the thing with Borderlands was what I'm kind of having with Cyberpunk now is these games have, like, I have a big weakness in that I want to play all the side content. And that's on top of, like, I have over 60 hours of Cyberpunk now, and today I haven't done much else other than play Cyberpunk because I just want to play the side content because I feel I kind of want to round up the gameplay this week on Twitch. Even before I was considering a break, I was like, I kind of want to round up this week because I don't want to linger around for too long. But if I want to judge this game, I want to say anything about this game, I gotta have played all the content, right? So I'll do all the side quests, but that means that at a certain point, you're done with it. In the sense of, I think I have a really good idea of, you're missing out. No, I actually watch the ending, so I don't know what happens. Because, like, what happens is, like, when you play so much side content, you kind of know what is going to happen. You know the gameplay rhythm, and you know what's going on, you know the characters. So then, when, like, I was playing Borderlands, I wasn't playing it on stream, I was playing off-stream, which was, I was playing things on stream, and I was playing this off-stream, and I wasn't really making videos at that time. So, like, that was a bit of a problem. So I was like, fuck it. I really need to, like, drop this because it's impeding my time. So I was like, okay, I have done all of these things, let me just, you know, leave now, and, you know, I'll just watch the ending so I don't feel motivated to keep on going. So I watched the ending on YouTube, and I was like, okay, I'm done. So yeah, you're gonna play Mass Effect? I have played Mass Effect Andromeda. I do feel I would be enticed to play Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, maybe, and depending on what the time frame is. Let's see, we should make a list of what you want to stream in the future. So this is what I'm thinking about right now, and this is just like me hypothesizing for things which I want to do in the future. So like the thing is that first of all, this is something which I want to figure out over the coming week, is how to treat this right now, because I just realized that I've been treating this very much wrong from what my original idea was. Like, originally I was making videos because I thought it was fun, and now I've been operating on this idea, like, in order to, like, get back to this state where I can make this fun, I need to have numbers, and that was a completely wrong move, because now I'm focusing on something which I never wanted to focus on, and things that are affecting me, which I never thought were really important. So Let's see. Well, Legendary is coming out in May 3 with all 3. But when is like the new one coming out? Because I know they announced a new one. I kind of want to do some leading up to it. So I want to look forward to that. I want to look forward to that, like how they're leading up to it. But anyway, so I need to figure out like how I want to do this. Like I want to make a lot more videos on the main channel because the gaming channel has always been something where I wanted to get to numbers quickly, sort of thing, because it was like, oh yeah, I know how to do the gaming stuff, and I really want to do more vlog stuff and like experimental stuff, but I can't do that until I have this more stable baseline, because if I don't have this stable baseline, I start like experimenting, then my channel will never grow. If my channel will never grow, then I'll never like be able to hang out with my friends anymore. And yeah, that's where things went wrong. So the thing that I want to find is how do I like how am I going to approach this? And I think my approach will a lot more be as to I'm doing this as a fun thing, which is weird in a sense, because like I mean it's the way you should approach it. You should 100% approach it. But like I've looked at myself, like there's multiple ways of looking at this, right? Like you could look at me and say like, oh, you're a 23-year-old YouTuber slash Twitch streamer who hasn't really been very successful and is really not spending his time wisely because he's not making any money. And apart from that, he's doing some university studies, and yeah, that's the way you could look at it. However, you could also look at it like, oh, you're a 23-year-old student who does YouTube and Twitch for fun and also like trains 20 hours in a week. That's also a way you could look at it. That's a way different way of looking at it. But the thing is, the thing is, like, I don't really care about studies all that much. I do care in the sense of I will take them seriously. But I think, like, I don't care in the same way that I don't care about breathing. I'm not like, oh, I'm super focused about, oh man, I have continued breathing the entire day yesterday. It's like, I'm not proud of that or anything, because it's just, oh, I've drunk a glass of water. It's like, I'm not proud of that or anything, because it's just something I expect people to do. So like whenever, like, this is what I find when it comes to school and university, I don't care, because it's like, I expect it. It's like the same thing, like whenever I get like a 9.5 for like for a course, I don't care, because you gotta get that. It's like, it's nothing important to me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. So I can't look at myself as like, oh, I'm a student, because that means nothing to me. It's like, oh yeah, you're a person. Fuck that. But however, when I've looked at myself over the last couple of years as like this person trying to be a YouTuber, and then like I compare myself to all the other people that I find around my age, or Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, and for fuck's sake, there are so many like early 20 people, or people in their early 20s who are far more successful than I am. It's like, fuck, that sucks. I'm doing bad. And I shouldn't look at them. So I think I should probably change the way I look at this and be like, hey, I just want to make videos which I think are fun, and I should probably not want to pursue this entirely as a business venture. I don't think that it's smart to pursue as a business venture, because you're very much relying on YouTube, you're very much relying on Google, allowing you to continue your thing. Actually, we are on a new platform. If you go to odyssey.com or lbry.tv, and you look for Michel Postma or Post Malone, I will be on that platform. I have a backup right now in case YouTube goes down. I have a backup where all my videos are on, so check me out there. However, what I want to say, I don't know what I wanted to say. I think I wanted to talk about a little bit about changing the approach, and then it came back to, okay, there's a series. So if my main approach is going to be not as a business perspective, but more for like a fun perspective, what is that going to change? I don't know how that's going to change. I think I might actually start making more videos and do more streams, because I'll actually enjoy it. I won't go there. I'm not expecting you to go there. I'm sorry. Actually, like, do you have a problem with the platform, or you just don't mind? The thing is, like, I don't even intend to reuse it. I just want to have it as a backup, because it will just back up all my videos. And I liked it. And like, because I've seen YouTube channels be like, the moment Leafy got deleted with 5 million subscribers, it's like, well, that basically means that no YouTuber is safe. If I just have this platform where no one looks at, but where my videos are stored, basically, if at any point in time my YouTube channel goes down, I have it right back there archived, so we can go there in case YouTube kicks me off the platform. So that's more or less the idea. But yeah, what was I talking about? So once I change the approach, what will happen? I don't know. I might start making more videos, because I actually will enjoy it again. I won't be worrying so much. And one of the things that which I've been looking forward, is like, how do I tackle new games? Because I kind of want to. Let's see. I've seen a lot of platforms follow that, so yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna approach this as like, oh, this is gonna be a successful platform or anything. I'm just approaching it as like, hey, this is a platform where I can mirror my YouTube channels, which I have done. So all my content is on there that I have ever posted. Like the one, D Live. Yeah, that one kind of died after. Like, I've never heard anything of that ever since. But the thing is just like, I just want to have that just in case, because I now have a backup. That's how YouTube like boots me up. I have a place to go. What do I want to say? Oh yeah. So I've been looking at like how can I incorporate things? How can I structure things? So like what I'm doing right now with streams, like I found patterns to doing streams in the sense of I have my OBS set up in a certain way. I have my stream deck set up in a certain way. I'm operating with 2 OBSs right now, so I record gameplay and myself separately. I have a way of processing that. I have a way of like having my screen set up, and that's also the way you can approach content. So my Twitch streams generally, apart from the Among Us Fridays and Framecast, haven't really been structured. And at the same time, on YouTube, I've been kind of trying to find like, what do I do when a new game comes out? Because I kind of want to cover it, but at the same time, like, what do I do? So I think I really like the idea of having a playthrough as like a very early on video, which like 10 to 20 minutes, where I just play a game which is rather new, or I play it for the first time, so you can see what it's about for like 10 minutes and be like, oh, that seems fun or not. That could be quite useful, and I think they're generally quite fun because I'll try to make it funny. And I'm like, I think there's usefulness in a gameplay series, but I don't think it's very useful for me to like spend 4 hours recording it and then spend 4 to 6 hours editing that, because I'm just wasting a lot of time for a video, which, let's face it, not a lot of people are gonna watch. So this time I was like, let's see if I stream it. Let's see if I stream a game like Cyberpunk as a story game. Will that work? Will I be able to make it a fun thing to show? Will I be able to make it a fun thing to watch? And will it be interesting? And I think it is, and I think it can be turned into videos as well. So I think I'll keep that up. But I also do know that a lot of people don't like it. Red of Night, how's it going? I also noticed that a lot of people are like, well, you know, I can't watch every single moment of a stream, so if you're playing a story game, like, I have to watch everything in order to understand what's going on, and I can't do that. I can't devote that time to it, which I can entirely understand, so I tune out. So I think that if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna have to do it, if I'm gonna be playing more games, like we're going through games as a channel sort of thing, and going playing for new games like a Cyberpunk like this, I think what I would structure, which I'm thinking about right now, is doing a playthrough the day it launches, or the day I get my hands on it, like try to get a playthrough out as fast as possible, and then do 2 times a week, do a stream, like a long stream for 2 to 4 hours of playing through that game, which is just going to be like a live stream sort of thing, and that's going to be edited down to videos if I have an editor, or if I'm able to do that. And then the other 3 streams are just going to be fun streams, and they're just going to be streams where like we're not really following anything, so we can't really focus on interaction, we can't really do dumb things, and it's not really, you don't have to be there for every single stream. So hopefully that will work. But again, like, I don't know how much time that takes. I don't know whether that will work out with like the new approach I'm taking. That's just going to be something for the future. But if that is something which can work, and which I'm happy with, and which also does decently, and if I still care about that at that point, then maybe then we can have like a list of games which I'm going to run down. Because I found a lot of times, especially when we did Minecraft, when we did Terraria, when we did, what was the other thing? Ghost of Tsushima, when we did Cyberpunk, it kind of starts, and then I just find, no, it's not working. There's something in the road, and I stop doing it, and then I come around back, and I hear from Drew, who's like, oh my god, I really wanted to see your gameplay series of Ghost of Tsushima, or oh my god, I really want to see a gameplay series of this. And like, fuck, I should actually want to do something with it. And also know that people like Trigon, people like Tribal, Blaze, you show up for it too, like really do like the Cyberpunk streams, I guess. So I think there's more for that too, but I just gotta find like how to manage that. And hopefully that will be done better. So Red of Night, how are you doing, man? Hope you're doing alright. Hope everything is alright with you. So yeah, that's kind of a lot of talking. I guess it's gonna be an entire just chatting stream. Maybe I should just like leave this up or something. Actually, I don't know. I'll probably make a highlight of the first bit so I can post out announcements, and then people can like see like why I'm taking like a bit of a break. And this is obviously gonna go up in YouTube as well. So, oh man, just trading streams are fun. Actually, I really enjoy them too. I really have fun with them as well. It's just like sitting and talking. The thing that I wonder about is like the thing which I forget sometimes when it comes to just chatting is that like we're in a category called just chatting, and people like will search by like discover channels for that, and like that's weird because sometimes I forget that new people join the streams. Like we're talking here, and like I feel like, as you say, it's pretty much like how we talk after streams. So I feel like this like I'm talking to everyone that knows what's going on. So when I talk about Warframe, when I talk about the channel, when I talk about things, I assume well know things like well like you know. And sometimes we just have completely random people join, like, oh shit, like, yo, like, these people don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Should I fill you in? Like, should I say hi? You know, today we're talking about, it's funny. So, yeah. In random news, Fortnite now has a G.I. Joe character called Snake Eyes. Oh my god. Fortnite. Actually, how relevant is Fortnite so? Because I feel I haven't really heard much news about Fortnite recently. Like, isn't like people already, like, focus on it or anything. Feels, nah, Fortnite. Actually, hold on, let me see. Can I go back to an old image of my channel? Have I grabbed? Oh, hold on. Well, there's a lot going on with Fortnite. Oh my god, look at this. Oh my god, look at this. The next level, 504. This was my old channel. Look at this. This is actually like a pretty good time for my channel. Like, got 200 more subscribers than that. I'm a weird creep that pops in here from time to time. Don't know if you notice, but don't worry, I'm harmless. No, dude, you're a regular. Like in a sense of like dude, I know you pop in from time to time, and like I 100%. Like again, one thing which I want to make very clear is like I also know Tribal recently said where he was like, well, I lurk a lot. I really don't have a problem with lurking. I have no problem with anyone the way they're watching their streams, unless you're taking a shit. Like I'd rather not know if you're taking a shit, because I think that's just a little bit too much information. But it's just sometimes just like new people join in and they follow, and like we're talking about random shit. I'm like yeah, well, you know, hello, no shits, right? That's cool. Oh my god, look at this. This is so old. 584 subscribers. Back then, I did Quality Warframe Refuse. Oh my god, that was a fucking meme. Dude, oh man, that was funny. The Warframe question, going for the Warframe quests. I thought it was fun. So, I was doing this thing where I was going to go through the Warframe quests. I actually got a bit of, like, a decent amount of views at that point. But around here, once a week, I just realized I don't give a fuck. Because, like, the quests were done in such a way that the quest line really didn't matter. But then the Dread series was quite fun, because I would just do, like, an analysis around certain things, talk about, like, what I liked and what I didn't like about Warframe. It was quite funny. Dude, can I go back? Is there even a previous thing here, or is 2018 the very earliest? Zevon captures. Earliest almost 2018. I think that's the one that we just saw, because that was that? Yeah, I think that was it. Have more people been capturing this page? Let's see, what's the next capture? 2019 or something. I mean, after that, not a lot has changed. I want to make more on this. I want to make more on this channel. Also, something which I would love to do is like make a chat or something, which might like disappear over time, like fade when there's no things, and then fade back in. Maybe I could put maybe I could like do something with that. There we go. Technical 2018 vlog. Yeah, I gotta make more videos on this. There are so many cool ideas I have, but I gotta do more with it. Do we have Michel Postma? Do we have this Twitch channel here? Let's see, hold on. Wayback Machine. Imagine if you had a really active chat then. So the thing that I would do is like make it fade if there's no activity for like 15 or 20, no, 30 seconds or something. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Dude, how many times has it been captured? Are you guys capturing this? Who is capturing this? Like, I think that these snapshots have to be taken by someone. This is so cool. It would never disappear, but that's also the idea. Like, that's kind of the idea when it's, when the chat is active, like it never disappears. But let's say that nothing is happening, which would be tribal probably. But let's say that there's no chat at the moment. Then it's nice to not have something going on at that, like just have it disappear. Let's see. Does this load? Will this show something, or will this just say nothing? Shows nothing really, actually. Like, look at this old Twitch page, by the way. But yeah, back then you could still like look at followers and who was following. Now you can't, which is unfortunate. But yeah, anyway. I love going to the Wayback Machine. It's funny to go back. We'll just have to make sure it never fades. Yeah, I got no problem with that either, because like that's what chat is for, to like show up when the thing is. And also like, I would love to see tiny little paper. Let's see. You can still see. How do you see who someone is following and who people's followers are? Let's see. I want to see a little paper printer. Let me go on Amazon. Little paper printer. Small printer. It's a setting somewhere. Let's see. Because I would love that thing where what was his name again? Albert Chang had. That was amazing. Where like instead of alerts, there's just like it prints papers, and like if you follow, or if you I look at it when I can. Okay, let me know, because a receipt printer or something like that, which prints about like papers about like, I mean, a bit like about like the size of this screen, so that whenever someone follows, it will just like print like just start a following sort of thing, or whenever someone donates. Like I'm 100% seeing this idea from the Albert Chang, who I saw had it. So I know someone, when someone unfollows, I can ask them why. Why did you leave me? Why did you leave me? Yeah, like I would love that, have the thing set up somewhere, because these alerts are fine, but the text isn't always perfect. I think it's kind of cool if I have like a piece of paper. I'm 23, so I remember the time when I was 18 or 19. I remember Defton, Cole, and me being the youngest Warframe creators in the program, and we were like, oh man, this is so cool. Now they're way younger kids than me, and I'm one of the old guys. Urgh! Oh man. But yeah, like I would love that, so I could just also have it, stick it somewhere, and then, because then like I also wouldn't need to have anything. Maybe still something for Michel's such a boomer. I am, right? I want to have physical papers. I want to talk to you in physical form. Oh man. But yeah, that would be something to like check out. But the thing is, I need to first figure out like how much something like that costs, and also see like how much it is to like do that. Be careful never now when Twitch mods are here. Why should I be careful for Twitch mods being here? I mean, like, Twitch mods definitely aren't here. My Twitch mods will be here all the time. Actually, I've actually had Twitch staff being in my channel when I got the host from Warframe. They were pretty chill, but that was kind of it. These electronic notifications are too mainstream for him. Well, the thing is, like, if you follow, or if you do the thing, hold on, like, I can show it. Let me go here. Let me go show this thing. Age against TOS. Well, that's dumb. I mean, when it comes to like looking for underage people, like I can understand that. Like if you're underage, like I mean, like probably don't share your age. But I mean, my age is publicly known, so it's on my page, so I don't give a fuck. Wait, what did I just miss here? Did you say you worked for Warframe? I worked I worked in the Warframe Fan Tunnel program. So I mean, like technically I did work for them, but like I was never contractually employed. I was never paid by them. But I did set up their partner program, and I did do Twitch events for them. I'm Say Chad. Also, Tyrannus, how's it going? Sup, took a massive ship. Feel liberated. Hell yeah. Sweet. So, it was somewhat cool. Yeah. I really enjoyed it at the time, but yeah, like I should have done some contracts. Michel was just talking about how that's TMI. Anyway, so if I do a follow alert like this, okay, now it shows up properly. Like this is the way that it should show up, right? But you'll have that the text will like show up too late or like too early, and then it doesn't look right. So chat cleared your HUD. Yeah, when I open Streamlabs to show this. So like whenever I have these things, like see, like get that right there. Like that was me, by the way. There's no donations coming in or whatever. But like something like this. Here it goes right again, but it doesn't work like that a lot of times. So like when it doesn't work, I'd rather have something which like prints. Like the thing which I really like with this is that it doesn't really take up the entire screen, and it works in rapid succession. So let's say that a lot of people follow it, like because I have a big host, that having this, it's kind of like a good punchy sound. It's not too big. It's not too like. I know some people do like entire songs and shit, and when they get spammed with people following, like it just feels like shit. It's like it doesn't work. But something like this, I don't dislike that, but it can be better. Because right now it's like, yeah, it's not entirely on point. And again, like it could also be a little bit more subtle. Because I mean, right now we're not having that many followers and subscribers. But at the same time, like if at some point it gets to that point, then I would still love to acknowledge them. However, having it pop up like that, boom, 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 will probably be very interruptive to the stream. So that's just like a future thing. Also, Tyrannus, hope you're doing all right, man. Hope everything is good. I'm gonna bet it's 22:30 here. Oh, it is almost like it's 21:30 here. So the printer idea is cool though. Yeah, I want to see whether I can get one of these and whether I can like yeah, whether I can write a program for it, because I think I would have to write a program myself for it to make it print. So that would be a fun thing to try out, and I could like make a video about how I did it, and then like if you want to replicate it, you could do it. So. Yeah, and then if I can make the stream, the chat thing do like the disappearing whenever it needs to disappear, that would be sweet too. Yeah, those those are fun ideas, which I love to play around with. Oh man. If you needed help, definitely could help with it. If he has time, like that's definitely something that would definitely be something cool. I think like I don't know if he's got like a new job, like if he's found a new job already. I know he had like a part-time job that he's doing now that he's university free. So yeah, let's see what's going on here. I'm just looking at like the Warframe directory. I'm like, dude, I just don't know. No, I just don't know nobody. I just tab open. I'm like, yo, nobody. Oh, I think Dark Zero. I know that one. I know that one. White Angel. I know White Angel. Now my people are coming online. Other than that, no, nobody. That's it. That's it. He's probably just working on small projects, but he's more free than he was. He is. Unfortunately, he has stopped making content, I think. I don't think he's uploaded a video recently. Has he? Nope. That's unfortunate. That sucks. Both Cole and Defson just quit. I thought Defson was still gonna come back with videos. Cole was like, "Yes, I'm still alive," and then he died again. I think Rob has completely stopped posting too. Yep. So, not for a bit. No, Defton will come back eventually, will he? Because like that's what he's been saying forever. I mean, like I've been saying that forever with my main channel too. But I've got to see it to believe it. Live for Rio is like pretty much the only one that's so kind of making videos. No, that was also. I need to Tokyo. This is actually serious. Oh, he's going for a midlife crisis too. This is important. Or he's probably clickbaiting. 85% chance he's clickbaiting, 50% chance that he's going for shit. think that 95% chance he's clickbaiting. Oh man, Mogamu, did Mogamu do something recently? Let's see. Ooh, One Edition. Don't know what that is necessarily is, but I'll watch it because it seems like some Marvel TV stuff, which I don't really keep up, but I like when he does that. So, I was gonna say, whatever it is, it's probably not important. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Warframe Mogamu. Oh, that's probably the. Oh fuck no. I thought it was the weapon. Oh my god. Mogamu songs. Mogamu FDE. Mogamu work. What the fuck ships up with Mogamu work? Oh, that's the studio visit. Dude, this was such a big deal back then. The studio visit that he went to visit Canada. That was like the craziest thing. What else did they have? Mogamu Warframe, Mogamu Work, Mogamu Quits Warframe, Mogamu Work Designs. Mogamu Work Designs. The Mogamu Face Reveal? Is it? Yeah, Mogamu Face Reveal. Oh my god. Oh, dude, I remember that. Yes, face camera. This was Mogamu's face reveal. Dude, he was so young back then. I remember this was such a big deal because basically Warframe YouTubers never really showed their face because it wasn't really a thing that people did at the time. But then TennoCon came around and people realized, like, fuck, actually, like, we're gonna be live. People are gonna see us. You know, he still is young. Actually, Mogamu's older than I am. I actually don't know how old he is. He is older than I am, I think. But yeah, like this is the way that Warframe videos were made. Oh yeah, dude, I remember this shit. Oh my god, this video, dude. This is of the times. By the way, you can't see because I'm in front of him right here. Let's see if I can move myself. Let's see without crashing everything. There we go. Dude, can you imagine? This thing is called reactions. This is like the playthrough video of what is it? Of the biggest quest of the entire time. This is the biggest quest that ever come out of this game. This is the thing where everyone's watching, like, what is going on? What's the story? What does it look like? And then this is the gameplay video where it's like, we're not gonna show anything because it's spoilers. We can't show spoilers. Oh my god, this was such an prime example of like what the Warframe community used to be like. We can't, like, if we do a playthrough video of the quest, we can't show anything of it. We'll just show like spoilers and then like reacting to, like, we don't even know what he's reacting to, but he's reacting to something, but we don't know. Actually, dude, I should make a compilation. Like, oh my god, you should like cut that. You should just like cut that out and like play what, like, place whatever there. But yeah, this was Mogamu's face reveal. Like, oh my god, when Retro starts making content, I'm just gonna like meme the shit out of it with like Mogamu reacting to whatever he makes. According to the site of Mogamu is 51. Oh boy, tell him that in stream if he's live. Brace yourself, the spoilers are coming. We don't even know what this is. I find it so funny. I find it so funny how it is. I mean, back in the day, no one really looked up for it, but yeah, that was. So it's like, what are we even reacting to? What are we saying? But yeah, that was that. That was fun. That was the face reveal thing. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end the stream there. I don't want to go on for too long. Basically, if you've kind of missed the start, I am gonna go on a little break. I think for about a week, maybe two. I've just come to realize, especially with the talk that we had on Monday, thanks to all of your input, that I have been very much focused on the wrong things. I started this out because I wanted to have fun with creating videos and creating streams. I thought it was fun to like develop myself and also meet new people. I really wanted to meet more people through the internet, especially more peers in the field, which I really like, but also just you guys, just random people online. However, where that worked at the start with Warframe, where I would have an entire list of fan sites and fan channels where I would watch their content and then I would be able to get in touch with them, and after, in the sense of, I would watch what they did and I would try and, like, I would be inspired to make something, and then I would like show it to them, be like, oh my god, look, like you saw your stuff, it's so cool, and I made something like this, and like we'd have a talk, we'd have a laugh, we maybe do something together or whatever. Now that has disappeared. I'm no longer part of the Warframe community. Obviously, that was by design. It's by my choice. But at the same time, like most of the people that I grew up with have moved on. They're no longer here. Warframe is no more as it was, and that's fine. However, the people that I am looking up to now, in the sense of the people that I'm watching right now, there's no way in hell that I'm reaching them. I can't reach them because they're way bigger, and apparently that's the way it works. So like the thing that I ended up doing unconsciously is like really focus on numbers, because I figured in order for me to have fun again, in order for me to engage with people again, I gotta focus on numbers, because if the channel doesn't grow, obviously I don't meet new people, because new people are not gonna tune into a stream that doesn't grow. Also, no creators will watch me or listen to me whenever my channel is small. So because of that, I started focusing on numbers. I let myself be influenced by the numbers of the thing, and became more of a thing where instead of looking forward to videos that I was gonna make and be excited about it and be like, yes, I would just sit and like dread and agony about like how things were going, which wasn't good. So should take a step back, figure out how to move on with this. I am definitely returning, because I mean I have 2 videos which I have completely scripted, which I have partly, like I've already filmed some of it, and the other things I have props ready. I really want to make them. I just want to take a break, because I mean like last night I got like 6 hours of sleep. I'm tired. People already like woke him up to me and be like, dude, you look fucking tired, and I'm like, I'm not even at the point where I'm gonna say like, oh no, I'm actually quite, I'm just gonna be like, okay, sure, yeah, you're right, I'm tired. So anyway, that is kind of like the TLDR of the stream. I'll try and like highlight the first bit of the thing. Maybe this weekend I will do another Cyberpunk stream just to finish that off, because I am very close to the end and I really want to like finish that before we move on. I don't know how it's going to work out. I am going to inform Drew next week. We might not have a Framecast. I don't think so. This week there won't be Framecast either way, because I didn't really have anyone to film. So that's it. It's always good to take a breather every now and then. Let things settle and refresh before you come back. Yep, that's entirely what I intend to do. And yeah, thank you. It was fun. I'm like the thing is, I know I'm really gonna miss this. Like I really don't want to end the stream now. I really don't want to end it because I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Why did the fun things have to come to an end? But the thing also I know is that I really want to sleep because I'm so tired. So, you know, we can continue to watch Mogamu finish up the season finale, but don't think I'm gonna, or whatever it was, the second dream. The thing is, what's the thing? All good things must come to an end, just like all bad things. It's better to leave things when you still want to do them. Yep. Entirely. It's like, I started to run this like a business, even though I didn't want this to be my business. It's like, I would love to be able to support myself from it, but I didn't start this up because I wanted this to be a business. I still don't want this to be a business, because if I wanted it to be a business, I would have to push sponsors. I would have to push, oh, please subscribe, everyone. Oh, please donate. Oh, please hype train. I don't want to do that. I just want to have fun. But there's growing it, like, I felt as though I think there was a legitimate reason as to why I felt that in order for me to have fun, I need to treat it like a business, because if I don't, I'm not allowed to have fun in this field. Even though that may be partly true, I mean, what am I going to do about it, right? It's like, if that's the way people say it is, and if that's the way it seems to be the way that it is, then fuck it, you know? I can have fun on my own. I mean, like, not on my own, because we're here. Like, I'm not on my own, so fuck it, we'll just have fun together, and fuck it what the world thinks, right? So, I gotta treat it as like a fun thing again, and stop worrying about it. So, if you squeeze out as much enjoyment as you can, it leads to burnout quicker. Yeah, I think so. It's like, I have 2 really, really cool fucking ideas. I have 2 really cool videos, and I had the day off more or less today, and I didn't do anything about them. I wonder why. That's weird. Anyway, I should leave it. I should leave it as is. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great week. I don't know what you're gonna do with that week. I don't know if you like let me know. Do something fun because I also want to go ahead and like focus more on Japanese. I've really not done much about Japanese. I've really not done much about the Japanese class, even though I really like the idea. I really want to do more of this because I would love if you guys can learn something along with me, and we can grow as a community, not just have memes and fun, but also learn something. But I need to put in more effort, but I just haven't been able to because things. So yeah. Do something cool next week. I'll see you around, probably in a week for something. Maybe this weekend because I want to do Cyberpunk, or maybe not. We'll see how it goes. Have fun. Check out whoever is live right now. I'm not really gonna host anyone because I don't care. See you around. Have fun and enjoy. GameStop to the moon. I don't know where did that still going strong. It dropped down very hard lately, but you know, whatever. I'm not infested, so that's good. See you around. Bye.